All right. So, um, well, let's see. Florida, because of their don't say gay rule, is having a chilling effect on curriculum, which, shocker, we didn't see that one coming. There is this teacher who is being is I is has been suspended pending an investigation of a choice of a movie that she chose to do to show her students. Now, I don't know what grade this is, and at this point, it doesn't really matter because their don't say gay rule now encompasses all of high school. So, all through high school, elementary school through high school. So, she showed a film called Strange World, which stars Jake Gyllenhaal and Gabrielle Union. And it's about a family that explores their world and the world underneath their world. So it's a very much environmental message. And the reason this movie has been that she's being suspended and that this movie is being investigated as a violation of the Don't Say Gay bill and proof as to what critics of this new law have been saying all along is that it has a gay character. There is a boy who has a crush on another boy. Now, what makes this so chilling and so obvious that it's an anti gay bill as opposed to really a concern about sexual orientation and learning about it too early or whatever is that there's a straight couple in there and they kiss, and yet that's not the problem that parents are having. The parents who complained only have a problem with the gay character. So she's being suspended pending an investigation. Number one, because nobody knows how broad this law goes. And number two, because the obvious happened and it's just the gay kid that's the problem in a movie that has both gay and straight representation. So, thanks, Ron DeSantis. So, this movie is the school board has assured parents that they will no longer be showing this film, which the only problem is that of this one gay character who has a crush on another boy. Now, the teacher didn't said that that didn't even cross her mind when she showed the film. She wanted to show the environmental aspects, that she saw this as an activism type of movie, environmental activism type of movie. So she wanted to concentrate on the ecosystem, the environment, that sort of thing. She had no intention of causing controversy. And that just shows how chilling this law is. Because I mean, first off, it's obvious that this is just because the kid is gay as opposed to really being concerned that kids are seeing people kiss or anything. As long as it's not a gay kiss, they don't care because it was always a homophobic law to begin with. Um, well, actually, a totally bigoted law because I'm sure trans would also be a problem if they know it's trans. But I just this is proof that what the critics have been saying, the don't say gay bill, that they were right this whole time. Because why else have why else have a problem with just the one character, a boy with a crush on another boy who reveals that he has a crush on this boy. Not just that he has a quiet crush, but he shows that he has a crush. I mean, why would that be a problem if and the straight relationship isn't, if that wasn't the point of this law? It's just so stupid. I mean, this is proof. We now have proof that this law was designed not for with children in mind, but bigoted adults who are too squeamish to even consider the fact that a boy could have a crush on a boy. You don't want to see a boy crushing on a boy? Fine. That is your prerogative. But to put your head in the sand and pretend that that's not a thing that happens? I mean, no. No. I mean, there are plenty of things I don't want to see, but it's up to me to decide whether I watch and put up with the parts I don't like seeing, or whether I just skip a show because of certain reasons, or a movie because of certain reasons. That's all on me. Now, you could say that, well, they should have told us that this was going to be in the movie. Again, that was not the point of the movie, and it was probably a blink and you miss it moment anyway. It probably wasn't a big part of the movie. I mean, it's not like you're going to be like, for half the movie or something. It was probably a very small scene or two or something. And same thing with the straight kiss. That probably didn't take up that much time. So no biggie. But to ban a film because of a small part. And these are the same people who would probably mock China or mock Muslim countries for doing this very thing. That Disney has to, or any other movie company has to, um, take, and same thing with China, has to take their censors into account and release a different version of their film in those markets than they would in the US. A lot of these same people would mock them for that. Regardless of what the reason is, they would probably mock them. And now they're doing the exact same damn thing. So, and no, it's not protecting kids, because what's a kid gonna do when he's walking down the street and he sees two men holding hands? What, you want him to have a complete freak out? Because, oh my God, they're holding hands? Men don't do that. Boys have to know that, children have to know that men fall in love with other men, women fall in love with other women. It's perfectly fine. I just don't see the problem with that. And considering that this was such a small part, I mean, it's not like she showed Brokeback Mountain. And again, depending on the age group, ugh, okay, I get that. But, it's not like she was showing that. She was showing a movie that had an environmental message, which actually, now that I think about it, the right is probably against that too. So, it's probably a win win for them. They get a movie with an environmental message out of there. It has a gay character. And oh yeah, it's a Disney movie, which, Ron DeSantis is currently in a war with Disney, which he's destined to lose. And I'm so looking forward to that. So there's three strikes against this movie, according to the bigots. And so from that lens, that movie didn't stand a chance. But why suspend the teacher when it says that that these relationships are normal when the teacher didn't even hit her that this might be a problem, because it never even registered that this was happening. Why? Because there's no reason for it to. It was probably a small bit, and so what? A boy has a crush on another boy. That happens. And there's nothing wrong with that. So all this ruling is doing is teaching children who are gay that they should be ashamed of the fact that they're gay. That's all that this is teaching them. This is not protecting anybody. This is telling gay children and gay people in general that what they feel is shameful, and that they shouldn't um publicize it, that they shouldn't be able to walk down the street and hold the love of their lives hand because they happen to be the same sex as them. So yeah, this just proved the critics right. And I know that people like Ron DeSantis is going to not see a problem with this, but now that he's proven us right, he this this is just going to make things worse for him, because I hear that next week he's going to formally declare that he's running for president, long after he peaked in popularity and people are already realizing what an absolute weirdo he is. So yeah, this is just a huge clusterfuck. So yeah, that's all I have to say on this subject, and I will see you. I don't know if I'm gonna see you until Saturday, maybe, as I'm on vacation. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to do a video until Saturday. So I will see you then.